welcome back for another video. No, you don't have cataracts. No, nothing is playing up. Holy moly. We're right up the top of a range. We're up the top of a bloody mountain. This is the clouds. Next 18 kilometres downhill. All right, you can come along for it. So, I don't know what the elevation is here, but it's bloody high. Trucks and buses must use low gear. I think we're going to slow down because you can't really see much. Oh my God. I'm not sure how good this video is going to turn out, but a lot of people like the last one with the windy roads. So I thought, oh yeah, this is a windy highway. I won't say exactly where we are just yet. I'll let you have a few guesses. I dare say there's probably a lot of people that have travelled this highway. So let me know when you've been here. Let me know if you, or just where do you think it is. Ooh. We're not going to be breaking no speed records through here. I mean, not just because of the visibility, but she's kind of narrow, kind of windy, quite picturesque actually. We've got a few hairpins coming up down the road. I've never travelled here before, so this is all new to me. It's my first time on this road. But I'll have to do a separate video just about what we've done this week. But the long story short is we're involved in a convoy. Me and Dan, one of the other fellas I work with, we've been carting a lot of hay out of Victoria up to the drought-stricken farmers of far north New South Wales. So there's a big hint. We're far north New South Wales. Yeah, so we've been running out of Victoria all the way up to Tenterfield. So anyway, okay, look, anyone that's stuck around this far is deserved to know. We come back to Glen Innes, and we're currently on the Gwydir Highway. So that takes you from Glen Innes eastbound to Grafton. Never travelled this road before, but we had sort of two options to get home. So we've finished for the week. We've done, we'll tick over 5,500 k's this week, so we've covered a bit of ground. Cha-ching! We've earned a bit of money, but yeah, done a lot of good work for the communities and the farmers and all that. Glad it's not raining where we are now. That just had a whole different element of things to contend and deal with. Where was I? So anyway, we've been running out of Victoria up to Tenterfield, and like I said, I'll have to do a separate video of it, see what things I took, what pictures, what videos, all that sort of stuff, because initially running there was 18 of us all in a convoy. We had a pilot and we convoyed all the way up. We ended up having three trucks sort of split off at one point, so there ended up being 15 of us. All up there was, I think there was 30 something trucks with I think it was 45 loads. So me and Dan, we doubled all the way back. So we drove up, we convoyed there on a Tuesday, we delivered Wednesday morning. We drove for 14 hours, which was our logbook screwed for the day. We got 3/4 of the way back. Got up the next morning, drove a few more hours, reloaded, drove all bloody day to continue out our next 14 hours. We got to Gunnedah, and then, yeah, we've just finished off from Gunnedah to Tenterfield, and now we're heading back to Newcastle to finish off. So like I said, we had two options on getting home. Was from there we go back the same way we came, back down the New England Highway to Tamworth, and then, you know, back through like Willow Tree, Scone, Singleton, up the Hunter Expressway back to Newcastle. But you know, I did a lot. That was every Friday for the past couple of years I was in Tamworth. There is nothing worse than after probably 3:30 travelling through Muswellbrook and Singleton, trying to get out of there with all the mine traffic. Because all the mines, they shut for the weekends, everyone goes home, and traffic is chaos. It's almost as bad as Sydney. So I didn't really want to go that way. The end. That's all there is to it. Looked up this and I was like, well, this brings us out of Grafton. If we pull up there or just down the road somewhere, have a half-hour break, then we can just send it all the way down the Pacific Highway. It's 100 all the way. We just shoot it straight home, and yeah, there you go. That brings you back out at Newcastle. So that's where we are today. This looks like a very tight one coming up. I'm getting Dan on there. Got a real tight one coming up, Dan. He's just behind us.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on the map.
So let me know if you've travelled the wider highway. I looked it up, and then I saw all this zigzaggy stuff on the map, and first thing I did was I had to Google it, and I was like, is this rated for trucks? And people are saying, yeah, it's B double rated. But I was like, look, I don't care if it's B double rated. Can you safely get trucks down there? And yeah, apparently log trucks and all that travel down here all the time. I was just sitting at the servo just in town, and I saw a fuel tanker come down here. I was like, well, if he's going there, I'll be right. Then we saw a hay truck just going down, so I was like, yeah, if they can do it, we're fine. You wouldn't want to go over there, that's for sure. So yeah, I just wanted to get a video out, because it's probably going to take me a while to go through all the videos and photos and all that sort of stuff. I think I took a heap, and I took a heap at the start of the trip, and I don't know what went on with the camera. It started deleting over it, because I went back to watch them and I was like, where's the video of us picking the hay up? I don't know what happened to it. It just sort of decided to wipe over itself. So I don't know, maybe it had some sort of a brain fart. But I thought, look, this looked like a good enough road for me to just ramble on for 15 minutes. Used to possibly see something that you haven't before. That it looks like a pretty cool area. But yeah, I hadn't sort of planned too much. Okay, I never really plan videos. Sometimes I'll have a story, but then it's like, oh, well, where do I do it? You know, like driving between point A and point B, or driving between point F and point G. You know, it just sort of happens, or I just turn it on and go, all right, we're going to talk about this today. So I haven't sort of thought of a word of the week. You know, I can't do the same as last week, which was, you know, tell me your windy roads and all that, which, by the way, thank you for all the comments. I say it every single time, but you guys and girls are amazing with the comments, giving me stuff to read, stuff to reply to. I don't reply to all of them. It doesn't mean I don't like your comment. It's just when I'm on the road, I don't check YouTube. So if I haven't liked it or, you know, replied or something for 5 days, and, you know, I get home and it says, you know, like you've got 55 notifications, I can't go and just reply to them all, only because I'm not, you know, I'm not on my phone while I'm on the road all the time. We've got one more super bad bendy boy. Ooh, looks like someone might have run off the edge there. That doesn't look very pretty at all. Yeah, one bad one just come up here, a big bad left-hander. So we might just change channels and go onto our talking channel. And I'll see if Dan behind me can just come up with a random word for us. Just swap over to this. And then we'll wait till we're both through this turn. I'll ask him, so you on this one, and then we'll just get him to give us a random word. You on this one, Dan? Mate, just doing a video for YouTube. We need a random word for the day. Just one random word. That's it, mate, just a random word.
Looking over there, which say mountain?
Copy. The word's mountain. Give me your best mountain story, your best mountain word, anything that has mountain in it. That's your task for today. As always, thanks for tuning in. If you've watched this far, you haven't already subscribed and followed along, you know what to do. I've also got TikTok. I'll post up random stupid silly things on there, so if you want to watch that, then yeah, find me on TikTok, Shadows Tattoos. It's the same thing. As for but everything else, thanks for tuning in. Stay safe and bye now.